Rick Woldenberg, CEO and chairman of Learning Resources, joins me now. Rick, just give me your reaction. How are you feeling about this decision right now?
Well, we feel vindicated. We asserted that this was an unlawful tax, and the Supreme Court agreed with us. I think that every American can feel good that the rule of law is being applied equally to all of us. That's what underpins our nation and our personal liberties and what makes this country investable.
How much have you lost in tariffs to date, and do you expect to get any of that money back from the government?
Well, I believe the court declared the tariffs unlawful when imposed, so I expect to get all the money back. We spent more than $10 million in 2025, and I don't know what we've spent in 2026. So it will be a lot of money, and we can use it. It's our money, and we want to spend it.
So you're looking to get back, you said, about $10 million. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, at least $10 million. It probably will be more, and they owe us interest, too.
The White House is insisting that the president is still going to try to impose tariffs one way or another. So if they try to find some kind of workaround, how do you plan on navigating all of that?
Well, I don't know what he's going to do, and I don't want to speculate on that. I'm hoping that everyone will just take a deep breath here and think about, like, what are the real objectives that are the priorities. If the priorities are raising revenue, then go to Congress and have a tax bill where the voters can see you. If there are other priorities, I just ask that the government consider whether it's necessary to kill educational companies that make educational toys, in order to get car companies to come back. These are like two different things. Tarring everyone with the same brush has devastating effects on companies like ours.
It's also notable that your suit and others like it were brought by small and medium-sized businesses. A number of large companies have stayed quiet. Others, like Costco and Revlon, and have not, and they're trying to get back money. But do you expect to hear more from those bigger companies after this ruling?
You know, I don't have expectations for other people. Everyone makes their own decisions. You know, in a business where I'm third generation in a family business, and the fourth generation is working there, we're mission driven. There's some real intimacy between us and the legacy and the mission of the business, and between us and the folks that work at the company. Their families matter to us. So we felt we had a lot to stand up for. I'm hopeful that other people will look at what's happened and make good choices to defend the communities that matter to them.
We're waiting to hear from President Trump at the White House. What do you want to hear from him, Rick?
I think that all of us are subject to the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. And so I'm hopeful that the administration will work promptly and decisively to return the money to our business. And I'm hopeful that that will be the centerpiece of what he talks about today. I think that the things that he talks about in public as being his priorities are still things that he can pursue. But I don't think he needs to tax us to do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions about what that process would look like if the administration does work to repay businesses like yours. Rick Woldenberg, thank you for your time.